Today we're at our central office during LTM, and I'm joined with our principal at Lebanon Junction, Mr. Daniel Mullins, for Beyond the Bell. Daniel, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. So tell us a little bit about what inspired you to become an educator and then your journey to become principal at LJ.
I did not go to school to be an educator.
Me either.
No, my mom was an educator. That's honestly what the inspiration was. I started college with nursing. I wanted to work with kids, so I went to college to be a pediatric nurse, and then realized I don't like nursing. So I changed it after 1 year and went into education. But honestly, it's just because of my mom, like watching her do the things she did and how much she enjoyed teaching, even though she didn't stay with it to retirement. That truly was my inspiration. And then as I got older, I realized we have a lot of family who are teachers, as far as great aunts, grandparents, that sort of thing.
That's interesting. I got actually a similar story. All of our schools are unique and special. What makes LJ such a great place to be?
LJ is the hidden gem of Bullitt County. It truly is. When you walk in, it just has a feel to it like you're home. And so that's probably my favorite thing when I hear visitors say, or new families, that they walk in, they feel welcome. It just feels different. And I've been in lots of buildings as a principal, worked in multiple buildings as a teacher, and there's just something, when you go in an office, you can kind of get the vibe of a school.
Yeah.
And LJ just has that vibe where everybody loves everyone. And I personally love that it's a community school, that our community is just right there and they're so supportive.
Absolutely is a special place. Now, we're 4 weeks away from the end of the school year, believe it or not.
Yes, we are.
Is there a specific memory or something from this school year that just sticks with you?
I don't know that I have anything specific to this year. My favorite memory from this year, honestly, was watching a couple of our kiddos get to be principal for the day.
Oh, that's fun.
And so what they interpreted as being principal was not what I do all day, but we did get to make sure the doors were locked. They got to help with cafeteria duty and announcements, and just seeing them go, yeah, this is not for me, because they really thought it was just what they see of me. They didn't see all behind the scenes stuff that goes into it. So, but there are other students who have said, I really want to be principal for the day, for real. Like when I get older, because they have seen some of the fun things and it's not all just boring work.
So you mean the job's harder than it looks?
It is much harder than it looks, yes. I just make it look this easy.
That's right, that's right. All right, so some fun questions now.
Okay.
Do you have a memory from when you were growing up that's school related that just kind of sticks with you?
Yes and no. I'm a military brat. So like we were talking about in our meeting today, elementary schools, I think I went to 4 of them. I was that kid who moved a lot every 2 to 3 years. So my elementary memories are very jumbled. So I can't honestly tell you which school it came from because they're all around. But my favorite memories probably were, I did a lot of acting as a kid, just in school plays.
Cool.
So I remember in elementary school being in a school play, and in middle school I was the Wizard in the Wizard of Oz at Westport Middle and JCPS. So just some of the acting part of it, and I think it was because I was a shy kid. I was always the new kid because we moved. And so that gave me a voice, so to speak, because I didn't know how to make friends because I was always the new kid trying to fit in.
Yeah. So what's the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Oh, I know that one. Bungee jumped. I'm deathly scared of heights, but you know, Gatlinburg used to have that bungee jumping thing in it. So as a teenager, I decided it's not even the highest, I'm going to do it. I was like a rag doll. I was just, they tell you to keep everything tight. I was like a rag doll. I videotaped it.
I can't wait to see that.
I don't have it anymore, unfortunately. I did videotape though, and I used that video when I was a teacher to teach about personal narratives. And to kind of get the emotion in there, but that was the most adventurous. I would never do it again.
That's cool. Last question. So you got a dinner party. You can invite 3 people from dead or alive, history, whatever. What 3 people are you inviting?
Oh, number 1, right off the top of my head, my grandmother.
Yeah.
Love my grandma, but she passed 16 years ago, and my daughter was only a year old, so she didn't really get to know her, but she was just my favorite person. Spent every summer with her growing up, and they lived out of state, so just went to her house and spent the summer all summer. Beyond that, I know it could be controversial, but Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
He has his faults, but we all do.
Sure.
But to be thrust into the limelight at such a young age, and one of the founding fathers, to design and found University of Virginia, but then also to do all of these other things that he has done, I would love to pick his brains.
Awesome. About the third one?
The third one, I love to laugh. I love to have fun. And so I would say Kevin Hart.
All right.
I think that would be one heck of a dinner party to sit across from him and just hear him tell stories the whole time.
What an interesting group of people.
Hey, I'd pay money to go to that.
Absolutely, me too. So, thanks for doing this. This has been Beyond the Bell with LJ Principal, Mr. Daniel Mullins.